Marco. Congratulations with La Máquina. I love the characters, the cast, but one in particular is the one character of Sixto. Please tell me how you came about creating him for the series because he seems to bring a lot of wisdom among the characters.
Yeah, I mean it's a real life figure. Not that he's a real life figure, but it is a real life person, right? That whoever the boxing trainer is, who we know lets a boxer gives a boxer advice, and it's the kind of sage, the sage warrior who leads the younger warrior into battle. And so the creation of that character was really organic. We knew we wanted Esteban to have somebody who was unique and didn't feel like other boxing trainers we had seen before. And then with the casting of Jorge Perugorría, who plays him, we decided, like, there's, Cuba has such a rich boxing history. We were all just like, well, yeah, the guy's a Cuban boxer. Like, this makes perfect sense, and he's been living in Mexico. And so I think the idea that we liked subverting the expectations a little bit, and the idea that he would be a very articulate boxing trainer who would speak in kind of to another class of I guess intellectual investment that we wouldn't expect from a boxing trainer. He can talk about philosophers, he can talk about chess moves, he can talk about ballet. He just feels like a very educated man who doesn't just see this as, I mean, it's obviously a very brutal sport, but he really sees it a little bit more as an art form. And that helped us, I don't know, imagine him as, he could also be the trainer of a chess player. He could easily just fit into that world. And then the performer himself just brought so much gravitas, not only to his on-screen presence, but also off-screen. He was really that guy. He was really that kind of wonderful spiritual leader whenever he was around. He's just a great man.
I wish I had a Sixto in my life.
The same.
How did you create the character of Andy, played by Diego? Because I've heard that you pretty much created him based on actual real life managers.
I mean, it's a certain kind of Hollywood personality, right? Like the person who is not actually in the spotlight, but who really wants to be. And what we knew from the very beginning was Gael's character Esteban was going to be going through a very internal conflict. So we liked the idea that his best friend and partner in this was going through a very external conflict. So Gael is Esteban is going through emotional strife and his, the trauma in his brain, and Andy's putting it on his outside. And so, yeah, I think to some degree, if we're watching the decline of Esteban's career, and Andy has always been associated with Esteban, we're watching the decline of Andy's as well. So we based it on a certain type of, I should say, promoter who may exist in the world, in many different parts of the sports world, who is just as bright and wants the spotlight just as much as the actual A-list athlete talent.